Hello, this is Pastor French bidding you welcome to another segment of Daily Bread. I want to start this time with a portion of Scripture found in Paul's second letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 2, verses 11 and 12. And because of this, God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie, in order that all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but delighted in unrighteousness. This is from the Lexham English Bible, which is, according to Vincent's word studies, more correct than the King James Version, which renders it as follows. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. A lie should be rendered the lie, according to Vincent. He says this about the verse: properly, the lie. The article gives the generic sense, falsehood in all its forms. The contrast of truth and unrighteousness in all wrongdoing has an element of falsity. So what did Paul mean when he emphatically said the lie? Is there only one? Aren't there many lies that men believe? Yes, but there is one lie that is at the root of them all. It happened in the beginning in the garden. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 5, we read, "For God knows that on the day you both eat from it, then your eyes will be opened, and you shall both be like gods, knowing good and evil." The words good and evil used here have a deeper meaning than how we interpret the words today. According to Jeff Benner's mechanical translation of Genesis, here are the definitions of the two words. Good, something that functions properly. Evil, something dysfunctional, wrong, evil, or wicked. The lie that they believed was that they would be able to say what is function and what is dysfunction. In other words, they would decide for themselves how they would live their lives and teach others to do the same. Ever since that tragic day in the garden, men have gone down the same path, making their own decisions as to what is right and what is wrong. Man has usurped Yahweh in his instruction and set his own in its place. He has made himself as God, setting aside the instruction from the one who created him as though he is wiser. The lie is that mankind can govern himself with no outside intervention. When you understand this, you begin to see why Jesus said some of the things he said. For instance, when he said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life, no one comes to the Father except through me," he was simply telling us to return to the Father's instruction. He told Nicodemus to be born again, to cease the birth of rebellion and be birthed anew in obedience. Man is to stop believing he makes the rules for life. In my opinion, even some major Christian denominations have changed the truth of Jehovah into a lie, ignoring or changing the word into whatever suits them so they can accommodate certain groups. As I said, the lie is believing we can say or do whatever we want because we are in charge and we know best. Paul deals with this in his letter to the Galatians, chapter 1, verse 10. "For am I now seeking the approval of man or of God? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of Christ." The question is, whose servant are we going to be? I, for one, hope that I can always make the right decision when confronted with the pressures being brought against the people of Jehovah today. I pray for you that you will be able to do the same. I know that our Father will give us the strength to do so. Thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, give love, give life, and give Jesus.